years, but does a yeti, the yeti, really exist? Some people claim that they've seen it, they were sober at the time, whilst others say giant footprints prove it is real. Others argue it is just a figment of the imagination. Now, hares given to the BBC's Alistair Lawson in a remote jungle in the northeast of India are being examined by scientists. Oh.
Just a slight curve on them.
Scientists are about to find out using some of the most powerful microscopes in Europe.
Yeah, because it's quite lucky to have two hairs with a follicle attached as well. And that should help us to some degree work out what they could be.
They hope to analyse the hairs against a database of other hairs gathered from India to find out if this monstrous creature might really exist. Believers say this is what an Indian yeti may look like. It's about 8 feet tall and eats fruit and roots. And this, supposedly, is where it comes from, some of the thickest jungle of northeast India. This woodcutter is one of many local people who, over the years, say they've seen a yeti.
I saw the creature quite clearly on the other side of the river. It was breaking branches off trees and eating the sap. Its strength was amazing.
These footprints are claimed to be those of a yeti. They were discovered 5 years ago, and each print measures at least 18 inches long. Since then, there's been an abundance of sightings. A yeti, known locally as Mande Barung, knocked over this tree. Villagers say you can even see its claw marks in the tree trunk here. There have been several such sightings over the last 10 years, but it's impossible really to prove whether they're true or not because the jungle here is so thick that in places you can only see 20 yards ahead of you.
There's the dirt on the side of the hair.
Yeah.
Scientists who scrutinise the creature's hair in England say their initial results are very exciting.
We compared it to a wild boar, which, because of the slightly stiff nature of the hair, was an interesting candidate that we hadn't thought of before, and encouragingly, it's clearly not that. So it's still an unknown mystery hare.
Meanwhile, the yeti itself has been unwilling to offer photo opportunities. Many argue the creature is the stuff of myth and legend. But such is the vastness of the jungle here, the truth, like the creature itself, may never be revealed. Alistair Lawson, BBC News, North East India.